Ever since I took my first tentative swings as a 10-year-old at Highfield Golf Club in Timaru, I always had dreams of being a New Zealand Open champion. I thought my time had run out until one last chance to follow in the footsteps of Charles, Lister and Henry popped up. My chance to become the National Open champion, the New Zealand Minigolf Open champion. Standing in my way were 65 others, there at Auckland's Lilliput to take part in a seminal moment in New Zealand's sporting history.
It's the first ever New Zealand Minigolf Championships that you guys are attending. So yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. And today, the winner of the men's and the women's individual category will gain automatic qualification to come and play in the New Zealand team in Croatia at the World Champs in September.
The New Zealand Minigolf Open features 36 holes of qualifying, with the top 10 progressing to a third and deciding round. My opening round tees off on the difficult T-Rex alley layout, but adding to the stress, I've been grouped with both the Australian and New Zealand number ones. Bobby takes putt-putt seriously and has flown the Silver Fern in Finland and Kosovo.
You've been to the World Champs. So how big is this as a sport?
It is huge. It's massive in Europe. The Germans and the Swedes take it very seriously. Croatia take it very seriously. So, yeah, they have World Masters every year. They're playing competitions every second weekend in Europe. They have Youth Masters, so it's very big.
Sydney's Allan Cox is the Peter Thompson of minigolf, a 5-time Australian champion who's amassed more than $50,000 in earnings from his career with the flat stick. So it's no surprise Allan maps each course before a tournament.
You've even got a book, almost like a caddy's.
Yes,
Bible.
I've charted all the aces, the ace shots, so how to actually make the hole in one. And in the case that doesn't go in, I've actually charted all the breaks, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I could have done with Allan reading a few greens for me around T-Rex Alley as the pressure of a national championship took its toll after the first round.
So 53 in the first round, so a bit of pressure on to try and keep in the top 10. Mind you, I beat my age.
Sadly, I was a long way out of making the third and final round. So if I wanted to make the cut, I needed to score big on the safari course. And my putter was dialed in by the second hole.
Well played, Mark. Come on, get it! Yes! Well done, Mark. Come on, you mate.
If I wanted more aces, I needed to get the gear the professionals use.
The balls, for example. Now, I've got one little white ball. You've got 4 here. What are they all different?
They're all different weights, different textures, different bounces.
And this is perfectly legal, obviously.
This is this is perfectly legal.
And you have different balls. You can change the ball in the round.
In the round, yeah, per hole. The dead balls you'll play on a hole that you sort of don't really want to go past the hole. If you want to play the back door and get a bit of a bounce, we'll use more. It's got a bit of a rubber.
It's really soft.
Yeah, well, you try that one and there's nothing in it.
Yeah, that's hard as well.
It's rocks, yeah. The Europeans actually will have a container of water and they'll cool balls down, or they'll put them in a sock and they'll put them in their pocket and they'll heat them up because the balls react differently under different temperatures.
A 10-shot turnaround wasn't enough to make the cut. My Open Championship dreams were in tatters. But then I was in good company as Bobby also dipped out on the final round. The top 10 returned to T-Rex Alley looking to putt their way to the top of the leaderboard and a place in the New Zealand team. And a sharpshooter from South Head Golf Club took the T-Rex layout apart. Jacques Van Zyl firing 5 aces in his final round to sign for a scintillating 38 and win the first ever New Zealand Minigolf Open and book a spot at the World Champs.
So now Croatia beckons. What do you reckon about that?
When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be going to Croatia in September, but I'm absolutely blown away. Really happy.
And this very nice Masters-like jacket?
Yeah,
very cool.
Got handed over, everything.
The real deal.
Small, but it'll do, definitely.